First of all, how is it that someone who has 42 arrests is out walking the streets of Manhattan? We are here for Daniel Penny because he did the right thing. He was a man of courage. He cared about his community. He cared about his fellow subway riders. He cared enough to get involved. And isn't that what we want? Isn't that what we want, to have good people get involved and make us safer?
Yes.
The police can't be everywhere all the time, so we have to depend on good people, on people of courage, on good Samaritans. And that's what Daniel Penny was. We're calling on Alvin Bragg to stop this senseless prosecution of a good Samaritan, of a United States Marine veteran, of someone who cared about his community. Stop it now. Alvin Bragg, you know that as a matter of law, you cannot get a conviction. You do not have probable cause to arrest this man. There is reasonable doubt as a matter of law. Just listen to the witnesses. And it's very clear that Daniel Penny did nothing wrong. So I'm here today to lend my support because of my concern for the tens of thousands of Nassau County residents who come into Manhattan every day. We need a district attorney in Manhattan that upholds the law, that values law-abiding citizens over criminals. With that, we'd like to hear now from City Council member Vicky Palladino. Vicky?
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. How are you?
Good morning.
Once again, I find myself in a situation where I have to get behind a mic and start to talk about how somebody has with mental illness and the system has failed them. The situation is certainly a sad one for all involved. It's sad for Mr. Neely, who has been failed by the system that should have gotten him off the street and gotten him the mental services that he deserved and desperately needed. It's sad for all New Yorkers who are continuously victimized by those like Mr. Neely. It's sad for Mr. Penny, who took the action to protect the people who were threatened on the train that day. Mr. Penny served our country. His instincts were to protect and defend. Those instincts carried over onto the subway that day when he took action while others stood back and took out their phones and recorded the event. Mind you, the people that assisted Mr. Penny were made up of many different races. I stand with Mr. Penny. He does not deserve how he is being treated. This certainly was clearly self-defense and defense of the people that were threatened that day on that subway. I pray that Mr. Penny receives a fair trial in a borough of Manhattan where we have an over-politicized DA, Alvin Bragg, who puts criminals over law-abiding citizens each and every day. The system failed Neely, and the system better not fail Penny. He better get the trial, the free trial he deserves. I stand with my veterans. I serve on the Veterans Committee. And this is what it's all about. Fair and equal all the way around. Neely gets the help he should have gotten, and Penny gets the trial that he shouldn't even be prosecuted for. This is unnecessary. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman. So, again, why are we here? Why am I here? I'm worried about the Nassau County residents who come in here. A good general does not leave the wounded on the battlefield. A Marine does not leave a fellow Marine wounded on the battlefield. That's why our veterans are here today.